Capitaine, I do hope you will not offend.
On the contrary, we found it terribly amusing. Didn't we, my dear?
Oh, terribly.
You know, I should like to go back and meet Jacques Martin.
But of course, he would be delighted.
Would you excuse me, my dear?
This is quite refreshing, Henri.
What?
You're going backstage to see a man.
I won't be very long.
Oh, don't worry about us, Henri. We'll either be here or in the bar.
Excuse me.
Please, his dressing room is just downstairs.
Chicago.
Yeah?
You must come at once. The magician. He had a terrible fight with his wife, and she ran off with his rabbit.
Oh. Will you excuse me, Capitaine? This is very sad. You see, he loves that rabbit.
Eugenie!
Henri!
Ah, my little souffle.
It's been such a long time, 2 years.
Yes, and still the souffle has not fallen.
Oh, Henri. I must go now. You will call me?
Yes, same number. And if a man answers?
That is my husband. He will take the message.
Very touching souffle, huh?
I beg your pardon?
You no good two-face. You the minute you think my back is
Mademoiselle,
turned.
you are making a mistake.
I'm not the one who makes mistakes.
Ah, but this time you will. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Capitaine Henri Durand, at your service.
Capitaine Henri Durand, do you expect me to believe?
You see, the mustache is real.
It's incredible. Oh, you've come to see Jacques. You're angry with him.
You do not wish me to be angry with him?
Oh, please, no.
Ah, I take it you are interested in him.
Very much.
Mademoiselle, you should not be interested in imitations. You have too much to offer yourself. A beautiful girl like you should have the real thing.
Capitaine Durand, are you making love to me?
But of course. What are you doing, my dear, after the show?
I have a previous engagement.
Perhaps I could persuade you to break it?
You probably could, but I'm not going to let you.
Tomorrow night? Well, then perhaps you will come to my villa Saturday evening.
Certainly not.
You misunderstand, my dear. We're having a large reception, and the house will be filled with people.
Capitaine Durand, that's a very old one. I come, and all the other guests, they fail to show up, eh?
No. It is my misfortune that they all will be there. But please come anyway. Here's my card.
Henri! Oh, Henri, this telegram. Read it. It is urgent.
Yes, just a moment. You will come?
I will think about it.
Good.
Good night, Capitaine.
Good night.
Will you excuse me?
Antoine just brought it over. Read it, Henri. For heaven's sake, read it.
Calm yourself, Philippe. Regret to advise Air Europa unable to execute contract for purchase of Victory planes. Pending further tests. Periton.
He's only fooling, yes?
I wish he were, Philippe.
But why should Periton do this? He needs our planes.
Periton is playing a game. He knows I'm overextended at the bank and need money desperately. If he delays signing the contract, we are ruined.
Oh.
He will buy our company for a song and make the plans himself.
He cannot do this. It would finish us.
Definitely. Unless I can raise the money from someone else.
But who?
Monsieur Alonso.
Yes, he always liked me. But suppose he does not give us the money. Henri, let's take what we can and fly to South America.
Stop trembling, Philippe. If you look like that, no one will give us a penny. Now pull yourself together. If one word of this leaks out, we are ruined. Are finished. Now come. I will telephone Monsieur Alonso for an appointment immediately.
Commence d'abord les genoux serrés, un petit saut par la gauche, un petit saut par la droite, puis tout long zigzag comme tout sorrow, et puis
First you put your toonies close up tight. You swing 'em to the left and then you swing 'em to the right. Step around the floor kinda nice and light, and then you twist around with all of your might. Spread your loving arms way out in space. You do the eagle rock with such style and grace. You put your left foot out, you bring it back. That's what I call ball in the jack. First you put your tunis close up tight. You swing 'em to the left and then you swing 'em to the right. Step around the floor kind nice and light, and then you twist around with all of your might. Spread your loving arms way out in space. You do the eagle rock with such style and grace. You put your left foot out, you bring it back. That's what I call ballin' the jack.
Thank you, madame.
You're quite welcome.
What about the impersonation? Did you like that, too?
Well, you were enormously successful, monsieur. Why should my opinion make any difference?
But it does. It's the only opinion that counts.
Lily, we must be going. Henri will be waiting.
Sit down, Louis. Mine is the only opinion that matters.
That's right.
And if I didn't like your impersonation, would you stop doing it?
Well, I don't know.
No, don't be frightened, Monsieur Martin. I'm not going to suggest that you drop it.
What about the captain? Did he like it?
Oh, yes, very much. As a matter of fact, he's backstage at this very moment seeing you.
I know. That's why I came in here.
Tell me something, monsieur. I'm very curious. When you do these impersonations, how do you go about it? Do you make a study of your victim?
Well, as much as I can. It's something that comes to me kind of easy, I guess. I try to mimic his way of speaking, his mannerisms. You know, sort of put myself in his shoes. Like, Madame, you are very beautiful. This actor, Jacques Martin, has never met a woman like you before. It will go to his head like wine.
Yes, monsieur. You do it easily. I suppose you could even do an impression of me.
No, madame. To capture you, I would have to reach up for some stars. Seek the petals of a white rose. The blue of the sky over the Mediterranean. The sadness that I see in...
Sadness?
Yes. The sadness that I... Forgive me, madame. When I do Captain Durant, I get carried away. It's a wonderful part.
If I may say so, monsieur, you have brought something to it that I don't think you saw in the original.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse us, I think we'd better get back.
I should think so.
Good night, Monsieur Martin.
Good night.
I hope I've given you some new ideas to use as Capitaine Durand.
You've given me some new ideas to use as Jack Martin.
Good night.
Good night.
New ideas, huh?
Drop this, sweetie.
Oh, Shad, darling, this is gorgeous.
What? Oh, wait a minute. That belongs to Madame Durand.
Is that so?
Hey, Colette!